everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, and I am your host. And before I get started, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the episode, hit that like button too. Give us a big thumbs up, and I'm going to thank y'all in advance. But we are on the road, and we are in the great beer state of Michigan. And while we're in Michigan, we're just going to be focusing on some smaller local craft breweries. So let's walk to the beer fridge and let's see what we got here, because you never know what you're going to find. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, you know what? This one's calling my name. I'm just going to pick this one as right up front. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, so this beer, this is from ONE WELL BREWING, and they are located in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So this beer, this is their State of Bean. And I got to admit, I love the artwork on this can. The State of Bean, what is this beer? Well, this beer is a coffee blonde ale, and this beer clocks in at 5.5% ABV. So, let's have some fun, baby. It's hot out, it's humid, and I need to cool off. So, let's crack the top on this one. Here we go. 1, 2. Boom, boom. Ooh, some splash and some smoke out of the can on this one. Let's get a nice little Michigan-style pour. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, indeedy. That should do it. We'll get a little bit more. There we go. That should do it. But color-wise, what do we got? Well, look at that. That is a light golden straw, and we're seeing through that one, baby. That is relatively clear. But what do we got? Let's give this a swirl, and let's give it a nose. Here we go. Nose number 1. Oh, I didn't even mention the carbonation. One figure veil of foam on top. Here we go. Let's give it a nose. Here we go. Okay. Well, we are getting coffee. We are also getting, there's a nuttiness to it as well, which is a little unexpected. It's almost like pecans. Slight vanilla. And give me one more quick nose. Yeah, and we're also rounding it out with the cereal grains. But as I swirl away, I am ready. Man, I'm telling you, whew, hot. I'm ready to give this one a sippity sip. Here we go. Sip number 1, baby. Prost to ONE WELL, and prost to Michigan. Prost! That's a light-bodied beer. Oh, yes, indeedy. But what do we have flavor-wise? Well, front and center, we got that coffee coming through, which is really nice. But we're also getting, there's a little bit more of that nuttiness coming through. And like I said, on the palate, it's almost like a butter pecan-esque nuttiness. Really nice. But what else are we getting? There is a little bit of creaminess to it. We're also getting some slight vanilla, and it's rounded out by those cereal grains. Now, I admit, this is, on a day like today, this is an easy drinking beer. I mean, it's light. The balance is really nice on this, and it's just refreshing. It's so refreshing. I'm going to give it another sip. Oh. But yeah, it does have really nice balance on the nose. It's got really nice balance on the palate. Now, what am I going to give this on the pint-o-meter? Well, after I swirl this, I have to think about this. Well, get it well. ONE WELL. You know what? I'm still thinking. And while I'm thinking, I'm going to give it one more sip. I'm going to give this beer an 8. I do like this beer. I got to admit, I mean, like I said, the balance on the aromas and the nose is pretty good, pretty good. Small little gripe. I think the coffee could be brought up just a tad on the palate, just to give it a little bit more of that coffee kind of bump. But on the nose, it's really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I just wish it had a little bit more of that coffee on the nose. But surprisingly, that butter pecan-esque flavor and aroma, it goes really well. It's balanced really nice, and it just mixes with it really well. So yeah, so with all that, I'm going to stick to that rating. And That's almost. I'm gonna give it one more sip. It's almost gone, anyways. There we go. And I want to thank everyone for tuning into this episode. And as always, you can follow me at the websites, which are www.pubshaveaplankton.com, or the blog, which is www.pubshaveaplankton.blogspot.com. And with that, we might still be in Michigan on the next episode. We shall see. But I'm raising my pint. We'll see you next time. Cheers, Prost, and enjoy!